Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. This is really fun. I'm really excited because I'm actually filming it on the day I'm uploading it, and that never happens, right? I know. Okay, so totally, I'm talking really fast. Okay, we need to slow down. Slow down. So I'm gonna do my November wrap up, and how many books did I read? I did not count how many books I read. Why don't I go do that? I read 10 books this month. That is kind of below average for me, but it's better than last month, so I'm going with it. So out of these 10 books, let's just start getting into it, and I reread 2 books, The Vincent Boys and The Vincent Brothers. Yeah, I actually got that right with the flopping. So this one is the first book in the series called The Vincent Boys. It follows this girl named Ashton, and basically her boyfriend goes away for the summer and she reconnects with his cousin who used to be her best friend, and things kind of get carried away, and then the boyfriend comes back and stuff explodes. And then this is the sequel, which I'm not going to talk about because that would obviously spoil it, but I really like these both. I really like both these books. This one's 4 out of 5 stars and this one's 5 out of 5 stars. If you're not a big fan of the first book, definitely stick with it because these characters in this one are a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. I really do enjoy I actually reread them like really weirdly. I read the Vincent Brothers, then I'm like, I kind of miss Ashton. So I'm like, I'll reread the Vincent Boys. So that's kind of what I did, and that's all coolio and stuff like that. So that's what the first 2 books I read. So the next book I read is Trusted Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the 1.5 in the Wait For Me series, or Wait For You. It's Wait For You. So it just looks like this. It is Cameron's point of view, so if you read Wait For Me, blah, Wait For You, oh my god, the things, my brain hurts. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about this because this is kind of a sequel. It spoils, but basically it's about this girl named Avery and stuff in camp and college, and it's good. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I liked it. The next book I read is Wrong Kind of Love by Amanda Heath, and this is the second book in the Young Love series. No, it's the second book in the Young Love series. The first book is called This Beautiful Thing, and it is actually on sale for free right now, so if you want to get it as an ebook. The first book, you can. So, fun stuff. But this one follows Grace's, This follows Grace's story, so I definitely recommend reading the first book first, just because even though they're different characters, they definitely need to be read in that order, at least in my opinion, though you can do whatever you want because it's your reading. I should probably tell you how many stars I gave it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I really enjoyed it. Not as much as This Beautiful Thing, but it's just because it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting Grace to be this very, very prim and proper person like she was in the first book, and she really isn't, and a lot of it just broke down the facade of what I was feeling, and I was like, what? So, you know, when books do that, they kind of like throw you for a loop. But again, I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend checking out these series. Warning, they are new adults, so, you know, warning advised, that's where it's okay. The next 3 books I read are all by R.L. Matthewson. Yeah, and it's the Neighbor from Hell series, and I kind of went to town on these, though in my opinion, the series got a little bit worse as it went on. So the first book is called Playing for Keeps, and it is, basically all these stories in all of the series follow Bradford people. Bradford men, or Bradford cousin, or whatever you're gonna call them. And they have appetites like no tomorrow, and I'll leave the Goodreads links down below. I always leave the links to any book that I ever mention or talk about in the the down bar description box thing. So if you do want to check out these books and you don't feel like typing it into Goodreads, you can just click that link and it'll take you right there. So how awesome am I for doing that for you guys? I know. So I gave the first book, obviously, 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read Perfection, which is the second book, and looks like this, and didn't really enjoy it as much, but I still gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Then you get to this book, Checkmate, by R.L. Matthewson, and I kind of just wanted to scream. This book was very, very annoying for me, and I like forced myself to get through it, and it was just horrible. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I mean, it was really good, but it was so frustrating that I couldn't enjoy it. So, you catch my drift there? So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, unfortunately. The next book I read, I am freaking in love with. I seriously read it in like a few hours. It's not even funny. And I have not done that with a book this month, except for like the rereads. It was just amazing, and I love Chelsea M. Cameron. She is amazing. I love My Favorite Mistake, which I've read several times by her. And this was her new book called For Real, and I definitely recommend checking it out. It is about this girl who's in college, and her friends are like all up on her back to, you know, do that stuff, and then she decides to get a fake boyfriend, and then this fake boyfriend kind of, their feelings mix and it goes there. So that's kind of what that book's about. I give 5 out of 5 stars. It's really not what I was expecting, and it's amazing. So there we go. Now the next book I read is also by Amanda Heath, who wrote the Wrong Kind of Love and This Beautiful Thing, and it is called Make Me, which, oh my god, I love this book too. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars also. Oh my gosh, I'm like really into that. Basically this is about this girl who grew up, her mom's kind of into the drugs and all that stuff, and then one day she comes home and and her mom's dead. So her and her sister get picked up by her grandma that she never knew she had, and they're apparently rich out their socks. So obviously when they move in, since she's under 18 and so is her sister, she is forced to live with them, and it's a bunch of different dynamics and stuff like that. And then there's this douche nozzle named Channing, and yeah, why are Hawkeyes always named Channing? Question mark. I've only know of like 5 guys and they're always hot. Okay. Anyways, so that is that book. As I said, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm really enjoying Amanda Heath, so I probably might check out her other books. I'm not sure, but we'll see. The final book I read is Wild Cards by Simone Alcalas, and I've read her Perfect Chemistry series. That's what it's called, yeah. And I really enjoyed that, so I'm like, when I saw this was on sale as an ebook, I'm like, hey, give me that. So I did, and I read it, and it was amazing, and a lot of stuff. And it's basically about these two people. I really don't want to tell you anything about it because a lot of like the beginning part is kind of like, that's what it is. Basically, it's a really good story. I think you should check it out, especially if you enjoyed Simone Alcalas' other works. I'm currently reading her Leaving Paradise series, so I'm really enjoying that right now, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm sure I'll love that too. Okay, one last thing, guys. Actually a few, but anyways, I'm gonna post these videos at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. I figure that'll give you an idea, so you can like look around that time to see if they do. If you want to know the time difference instead of me spouting them all off, which I'm pretty sure I do know most of them. Anyways, you can put that into Google and it will totally do that for you. Don't forget to add me as a friend on Goodreads, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.